Chapter 2, beginning in verse 2, it says, "And the Lord answered me, write the vision, make it plain on tablets, so he may run who reads it. For still the vision awaits its appointed time. It hastens to the end, it will not lie. If it seems slow, wait for it. It will surely come, it will not lie." Depending on your translation, it says, "It will not delay. Behold, his soul is puffed up and is not upright within him, but the righteous shall live by faith." So here's how it flows. We're told to write the vision, make it plain, and then we're supposed to be in a holding position as we await for the appointed time for certain things to play out. So I got to be okay with waiting. Write it down. I got to be okay with waiting. It's not the waiting, it's what I do while I wait.
All right.
So waiting requires servitude and an attitude towards this time period that may seem like a delay, but it's really just opportunity to be prepared. Y'all all right?
Amen.
So now that we have vision in place, a direction, a revelation from God about who we are, a list of desired plans to achieve, and most importantly, a word from God. God promises that he would never leave us or forsake us. His word declares that we would continue to look to him. He would give guidance. Amen?
Amen.
So we have an assured support system from God. We just can't freak out in the wait.
Amen. All right.
So you put stuff on your board, on your to-do list or your dream list, and now we're waiting.
All right.
It's a dangerous thing not to know what to do when waiting, because now I need to know who am I waiting on. Am I waiting on God or is God waiting on me?
All right.
Because I'm good at dreaming big, but my behavior and what I do is small. So now you have direction. Now we must move from visions, dreams to, here's the word, a plan of action. Plan of action. Say that I need a plan of action.
I need a plan of
And this
action.
plan of action has to be undergirded with better management of your life. There's three things that I'm going to look at this month that are going to be key and crucial to making you better managers. We must set out to create a workable plan and manage our lives to see vision become a reality. This transformation will require better management in three areas. Say with me: time,
Time,
money.
money,
Money and resources go together. So money and resources would be one. So if you're taking notes, the three areas: time, money and resources, and relationships.
All right. Amen.
Relationships. HR, human resources. How are you managing the relationships in your life? And if you can step back and honestly say, I'm horrible at all of them. I'm better at one than the other two. None of you've mastered all three.
Well, amen.
You've gotten better, but you're not mastering them all well.
Amen.
So today, we're going to talk a little bit about the first one, which is time. Time management is crucial. It's key. If you don't manage time, time will manage you.
amen.
Okay? If you don't learn to master it and see it as a resource, as a tool that's working for you, you think it's working against you. And then you say stuff like, well, I don't have enough time.
Time.
My time is tight. My time is short. No. The only people who aren't managing it that well say that stuff. People who manage time well say, I got plenty of time to do everything I want to do.
All right. Amen. Amen.
I need to get on that page.
Amen.
So here's what happens. It's ignoring the distractions and being very detailed and focused about what it is that you want. So when you look at the vision board and you say, okay, what's the first thing? Because the first thing in managing time is prioritizing. What's important?
Amen.
Yes.
So then you already know what your distractions are. You already know that email is a distraction. You already know that Facebook is a distraction. Television is a distraction. Don't tell me you want to read more and you want to turn the TV off.
Amen. Amen.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't work either. People read in between the commercials, guarantee that you haven't got any information that's going to be, I don't even know,
Crucial.
equitably viable. No. Equitably viable. You go write it down. I told you to take notes. You go back and check everything I said. Some stuff that you're participating in is not allowing you to be equitably viable. So the three areas: time, money, resources, relationship. So today we're talking about time. To master time management is to set priorities among your goals. There's never enough time to do everything, but there's always enough time to do what is important.
Amen.
There's always enough time to do what's important. And here's the difference. I know what's important, but you don't always take care of what's important.
All right. Preach that.
So we're gonna write down lofty goals, wonderful dreams, and never achieve any of them for lack of respecting time. How many of you see what I'm talking about? How many of you know that there has to be a shift in how you manage your time?
Amen.
How many of you know that some of the stuff that God has gifted you to, called you to, planted into your heart, will never come to pass because you lack the ability to manage time?
All right.
Time equals life. And life equals time. So you get paid for the time you give to your job because you give them time, and in essence, you're giving them a portion of your life.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, you get tired of that. Because it's so fleeting. It does not produce what you really want it to produce. But you give it because you need the money.
That's right. Amen.
But here's what you do. You circumvent what God has gifted you to do as a stream of income and give your time away. Because you don't invest in what God has made you good at that would then bring income.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to invest in that because it requires time. You prefer just to do something like that.
Come on.
All right. Amen.
Okay. The happiest people are the people who operate inside of their gifts. They go to work, not to work. They go to work because they do what they do and do it well. I've met some teachers who are awesome teachers who love to teach. So teaching for them is not work. It's what they've been called to do.
Amen.
They get excited about going. They don't even mind that your kids are knuckleheads. They teach beyond the attitude.
Amen.
They take the knuckleheads and perceive them as a challenge
Yeah.
for them to be better teachers.
Amen.
And then they take that same gift and then funnel it into something else for another stream of income.
Amen.
Because life and time go together.
Yeah.
And I don't want to spend all of my life giving my time away
That's
and
good.
not being happy.
That's
You
right.
know what?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know what you came for, but this is what you're going to do. All month long, I'm going to beat this drum until you go home and lay out your clothes at night.
All right.
Okay, you looking for something else? No. It's in the small things.
Yes. Amen.
Yes.
Stop procrastinating.
That's good.
All right.
Take care of business.
That's good.
Time management. Let me give you a couple of pieces and then I'm going to be done. This is probably the shortest portion of this whole thing because it's easy. In relation to dreams, goals, and legacy, what are you doing with these things? What are you doing with your time and your money and your relationships? What are you doing?
Wasting it.
Time is the most precious commodity because you can't get it back. I discovered I can make money. I can leave here and go make money. Making money is not a problem. You can get 2 jobs and make more money. You can invest in your education and then just work 1 job and make a bunch of money. But time, I've discovered you can't get it back.
That's right. Amen.
So it becomes the precious commodity. So where I spend it, how I spend it, becomes very crucial. Who I give it to is a big deal. Because God has only given me so much of it.
Yeah.
Now God has the capacity to cause me to have redeemed time. So that way any mistakes I've made or anything I've lost, that I can bring back the opportunity.
Amen.
But I can even squander second chances
Yeah. Right.
if I don't respect time.
Amen. True. Amen.
Value your time and other people will do the same. Number one, we're talking about time. Value your time and people will do the same. Number 2, use your time for the things that are worth it. Those two go hand in hand. If I value time, people around me will value time. If you don't value time, you will find it very difficult to be around me. You will be uncomfortable around me because you'll come in late and want to leave early. I'll go over and you'll be upset. It's funny how you'll be late for something that don't really mean nothing to you, but it means something to everybody else. And then when somebody's late, you start to got the nerve,
Come on.
the audacity to have an attitude.
What's he thinking?
Amen. Yes.
Got issues with time. Because I don't have that much else. You ever wasted time waiting on somebody?
Amen.
I need to take that level of frustration and pour it into all the procrastinating moments of your life and make the adjustment. Number 3. Are y'all moving with me? Number 2 is use your time for things that are worth it. Use your time for things that are worth it. Use your time for things that are worth it.
All right. Amen.
That means you can't go to everything. You can't say yes to everything.
That's right.
Amen.
Right.
Amen.
You trying to be 5 places at one time, it won't work.
Amen.
Trying to be everything to everybody. You ever said no to one thing and yes to something else, and you got to the thing you said yes to, and it was garbage, and you wish you could have went to the thing that really would have been worth the time?
Right, that's it.
We just talking. This is time. Because now I can't get back.
That's
And
right.
then somebody who went to the thing I wish I could have gone to or said no to, said, man, you missed it. They was giving out money. Number 3, what drains your time? Here's the question. What drains your time? What drains your energy? I gotta lay this foundation that you can be thinkers about everything you do, critical thinkers about your time. How do you spend it? So I'm gonna challenge you now to read a book a week. In order to do that, I have to have the time
Amen.
and to have to give so much every day to reading the book. And these aren't thin books. It's not Sun Tzu. It's not. But I'm proud of it. No, she's reading Sun Tzu. First of all, it's the daunting challenge. I don't know many grown folks who would. But it relates to planning and defense and being ready. If she doesn't invest in the time, she'll never get the information.
All right.
Time saving, time management.
Time management.
When was the last time if you're here, you should be reading a book. We'll probably read at least 4 books this year at the Connection Church. So we just finished Experiencing God, we're in God Chases now. Still got 2 more books to go.
Amen.
I will expose you to the information. If you don't read the book, it's not my fault.
Right.
And then you say, well, I don't have time to read the book. Why not? Don't tell me about your show.
All right.
Don't talk to me about scandal. Or how to get away with murder, or Catch. I know all of the shows. I DVR them because they interfere with my time to read.
Yes.
Oh, we're just talking about how much time do you really spend on Facebook? There's an app that they need to develop, so every time you log in, it will tell you how long you were in there. I'll ask the question again. What drains your time? What drains your energy? You know what it is. Are you willing to confront it?
Yeah.
Are you willing to combat it? Number 4. We regularly underestimate how long something will take. We must begin to factor that in. In planning, because that's what we're talking about, we're moving from vision, direction into planning. I must be okay with delayed time frames because I never really give things enough time in reality versus as I do in my imagination. So when I'm planning stuff in my head, it's, when I get to reality, it's hurry up and wait. But when you know how to wait, which is what I'm teaching you to do, you're okay with it. You take deep breaths, you survey the land, you take in all the information you need to, and you're okay. Spend quality time with the Lord, you're reading the Word, you're developing your mind, you're good with the wait. Amen?
Amen.
So I'll talk about me, so you won't be, I think I'm talking about you. I brought my board in, most of you didn't see it. How many saw my board? So if you didn't know, it's okay. So my board is not cluttered with a bunch of stuff. I'm still working on it. The first thing on my board is Denver Seminary. So I'm in school. So in order to be in school, you got to read, got to write the papers, and you have to be okay with the time frame of what school is. Y'all all right? Stay with me. I have to be okay with the delayed gratification for the degree.
Yes. Amen.
So the average person, actually average,
Yeah.
not average. The average student will finish their master's program in 2 years. They live on campus, they ain't got no kids, they ain't got no job. School is what they do.
Amen.
I'm not average. Okay. Smile at me. I'm not average. You're not average. So I could say, I could use the excuse, well, I don't have enough time to go back. That's not true.
Not true.
It doesn't matter when you finish. It's that you finish. Okay? So that is the positive attitude you take to the classroom. That is so. It will, for me and a few of my circle, we're all in school. It will take us 6 years to finish.
That's all right. All right.
Am I concerned about the delay? Absolutely not. Because the atmosphere of education, of higher academia, changes me
Yeah.
at every level.
Yes. Amen.
Are y'all okay with that?
Yes.
So it's the experience that I'm looking to be washed over by that makes me better.
Yeah.
So that's how I'm okay with the delay.
All right.
Are you okay with your delay? What is the plan? What are you setting out to do? And are you comfortable with the delay? It's okay to be okay with the delay if you understand that it's going to change all of me, not just some of me. Because I could go gung-ho and just get the information and the education and not be changed internally.
That's right.
Because I know a bunch of smart people who are stupid.
Preach that. Preach that.
So we must regularly talk about time. It's good because it makes sense to invest myself in something that's going to change all of me.
Amen.
So I'm okay with the delay. Say, why am I okay with the delay? What is the thing that you set out to do that's going to take some time?
Yeah.
There's some other things. So I got 2 books in the works right now that will be done at the end of the year. All right, 2 books by the end of the year. I'm okay with the time because it requires investment in reading other books and other references and typing and rewriting and editing and re-editing.
Amen. Amen.
Okay? I'm good with it. But I understand how to operate in